Experience a membership that backs what you're building with American Express Business Platinum. Enjoy complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection and apply to find out your welcome offer, which could be as high as 300,000 membership rewards points. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Welcome offers vary, and you may not be eligible for an offer. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
The award-winning American Airlines Advantage program rewards more than travel. It takes your whole life to new heights. Earn miles when you fly, as well as with thousands of your favorite brands. And then redeem those miles for flights, upgrades, and experiences worldwide. Advantage members also enjoy earlier boarding and free high-speed Wi-Fi in flight. Join for free and start earning towards your next adventure at aa.com/Spotify.
Hello, Quizheads. Welcome to Takeaway Trivia, episode number 333. Yes, episode 333. And it's on the 3rd of August as well. Good timing. If only it had been the 3rd of March, it would have been perfect, wouldn't it? Hope you're well. Hope you've had a great week. Coming up in this week's edition of the podcast, we're going to be playing the end of the quiz. I've got around a quiz links for you and something different. Riddle Me This. That's around that's coming your way in a few minutes' time. And of course, we start with general knowledge. As always, if you want to dive straight into the trivia, show notes are in the time codes. Yes. No, time codes are in the show notes. But first, let's say hello to our community of Quizheads. Amy Smith says shout out to my lovely boyfriend, Sam. We are both teachers and are currently travelling around France on a road trip during our summer holidays. Have an incredible time, both of you. Darren says shout out to my amazing wife, who routinely drives me up and down the country and has recently driven the family to Talmont St Helier in France from London. She's a superstar and the love of my life. Thank you for being you, Grace. Amazing stuff. Hello to the both of you. Craig McGuinness says hello to my girlfriend Barbara and the kids. We'll be listening during our long drives from the Netherlands to Italy. That's quite a trek, isn't it? That's this summer. She's an amazing host and we write our own pub quizzes in Dutch. Hello, fellow Quizhead and Quizmaster then. Rhiannon Kinley says shout out to my wonderful nephew Angus, who now loves this podcast. At 11 years old, he is the biggest brainiac I know. That's from Auntie Rhiannon and Mike. I've had a message saying, can you give us a shout out? We always take part on the long road trips and are currently listening on a road trip from San Francisco down Highway 1 to LA, across to Vegas and ending in San Diego. Have an amazing time. Love Las Vegas. It's probably about 10 years since I last went, but just an incredible place. Anything is possible there, isn't it? That's from Gavin, Marie, Joel and Kian. Hello to you all. And hello to Aveen, who says shout out to my family, Dad Matthew, Mum Monica, and my brother and sister Oren and Mairead. We're on holiday in southwest France from Ireland, and we've been loving the podcast to get through the long journeys across France. Thank you for that, Aveen. Have an amazing time. All right then, that's the shout outs done. Are you ready for the questions? Round number 1 is your mixed bag potluck serving of trivia to get you in the quiz zone. 10 questions, starting with number 1. Which actress and singer plays football club owner Rebecca Welton in Ted Lasso? Number 1. Which actress and singer plays football club owner Rebecca Welton in Ted Lasso? Really looking forward to the new series of that. Loved the first 3 series. Just such a feel-good show, isn't it? Number 2, which is the only sign of the zodiac to start and finish with the same letter? Number 2, which is the only sign of the zodiac to start and finish with the same letter? 3, the branches of which tree feature on the flag of the United Nations? Number 3, the branches of which tree feature on the flag of the United Nations? 4, which actor starred in Jurassic Park, The Fly and Independence Day? Number 4, which actor starred in Jurassic Park, The Fly and Independence Day? 5, Natasha Hamilton, Liz McLaren and Jenny Frost were collectively known as which pop music trio? Number 5, Natasha Hamilton, Liz McLaren and Jenny Frost were collectively known as which pop music trio? 6. Which is Australia's largest state? Number 6. Which is Australia's largest state? 7. What is the name of the mountain that the Greek gods ruled from? Number 7. What is the name of the mountain that the Greek gods ruled from? 8. Name the town in which Desperate Housewives was set. Number 8. Name the town in which the TV series Desperate Housewives was set. Question 9. In which country is the popular holiday resort of Cancun? Number 9. In which country would you find the popular holiday resort of Cancun? And number 10. Which star of Black Swan is also the voice of Meg Griffin in Family Guy? Number 10. Which star of Black Swan is also the voice of Meg Griffin in Family Guy? That is your 10 questions kicking you off for this week's takeaway trivia. Hope it's a good start, Quizheads. We'll find out the answers to those questions after round number 2. So round number 2, we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to give you 10 riddle-type questions that you've got to come up with the answer for. I'm aware this time of year that a lot of you might be listening with your kids in the car, on summer vacation, on a road trip. So I thought this was a fun family round to play in that situation. Also, the nature of some of the questions means you might actually come up with a better answer than me. As I say often in this podcast, I provide the questions, you provide the rules. If as a family or a group of players you deem that your answer is better, then by all means give yourself the point. However, if we were playing this in my pub quiz, then I would expect your answer to match what is on my clipboard. Let's play Riddle Me This. Number 1. What has a neck but no head? So number 1 in Riddle Me This, what has a neck but no head? Bit of lateral thinking may be involved. Number 2, what goes up but never comes down? Question number 2, what goes up but never comes down? Number 3, a cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed for 3 nights and rode out again on Friday. How is this possible? Number 3, a cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed for 3 nights and rode out on Friday. How is this possible? Number 4, what starts with T, ends with T, and has T in it? Number 4, what starts with T, ends with T, and has T in it? Number 5, what has hands but cannot clap? Number 5, what has hands but cannot clap? Question number 6. Tigger has the same as Piglet. Eeyore has 3 more than Owl, but how many does Christopher have? Number 6 again. Tigger has the same as Piglet. Eeyore has 3 more than Owl. How many does Christopher have? Number 7. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it? Number 7. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it? Number 8. What has a bottom at the top? Number 8. What has a bottom at the top? Number 9. What can you catch but never throw? Number 9. What can you catch but never throw? And number 10. What thrives when you feed it but dies when you water it? Number 10. What thrives when you feed it but dies when you water it? That is your 10 questions on Riddle Me This, a bit of lateral thinking for the podcast this week. Round number 3 is on the way. First of all, let's have the answers to round 1. Which actress and singer plays football club owner Rebecca Welton in Ted Lasso? Hannah Waddingham. Number 2, which is the only sign of the zodiac to start and finish with the same letter? Sagittarius. Number 3, the branches of which tree feature on the flag of the United Nations? The olive tree. 4, which actors starred in Jurassic Park, The Fly and Independence Day? Jeff Goldblum. Number 5, Natasha Hamilton, Liz McLaren and Jenny Frost were collectively known as which pop trio? Atomic Kitten. 6, which is Australia's largest state? Western Australia. Number 7, what is the name of the mountain the Greek gods ruled from? Mount Olympus. They make good cameras as well. Number 8, name the town in which Desperate Housewives was set? Fairview. 9, in which country is the popular holiday resort of Cancun? Mexico. And 10, which star of Black Swan is also the voice of Meg Griffin in Family Guy? Mila Kunis. That is your 10 questions. To general knowledge answered, let's get ready for round 3.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
Hear that? That's now Crispy and McCrispy Strips meeting Creamy Caesar Sauce. Sounds extra crispy. Caesar Sauce at McDonald's for a limited time. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Ollie, we've got wellness down to a science. From PMS to pregnancy to menopause, our women's wellness line offers science-backed support for every stage. No judgment, no shame, none of the stigma. Just supplements designed to meet you wherever you're at. Ollie, choose science over shame. Find support at a retailer near you or on ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
This week's round number 3 is Quizlinks. 5 questions of general knowledge. However, assuming you get your answers correct, there'll be some kind of thematic link tying them all up. It could just be one word from each of your answers. It could be the whole answer, creating a link across those 5 answers. In previous editions of the quiz, we've had that they are tube station stops. They're all types of flour or all different brands of crisps and snacks. That kind of thing we're looking for. For a 6th bonus point, I will ask you to explain that link. Let's play Quizlinks. Question number 1. In Star Wars, what is the name of Han Solo's spaceship? Number 1. In Star Wars, what is the name of Han Solo's spaceship? Number 2. In Walt Disney's version of Aladdin, who provided the voice of the genie? Number 2, in Disney's Aladdin, who provided the voice of the genie, the original animated version? Number 3, who was the first woman to be a Radio 1 DJ? Number 3, who was the first female DJ on BBC Radio 1? Number 4, which character did Jodie Foster play in the film Silence of the Lambs? Number 4, what was the name of the character played by Jodie Foster in the film Silence of the Lambs? Number 5, what do you call the score which is 2 strokes under par in golf? Number 5, what would you call a score that is 2 strokes under par in golf? What's its nickname? And number 6, take a look at all your answers. There will be some kind of link, but what is it? Number 6, what is the link between your answers? While you're working out what that link is, let's take a look back at the answers to Riddle Me This. Round number 2 this week. 10 sort of riddly lateral thinking questions. How did you do? Number 1, what has a neck but no head? A bottle. Number 2, what goes up but never comes down? Your age, sadly. Number 3, a cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed for 3 nights. Rode out again on a Friday. How is this possible? The horse is called Friday. I'd rather ride on Bullseye. Although actually no, Bullseye's tiny because it's a toy, isn't it? Never mind. Number 4, what starts with T and ends with T and has a T in it? Teapot. Did people still use teapots? I don't. I'm just teabag straight in the mug kind of guy. Is that still a thing? Number 5. What has hands but cannot clap? A clock. Unless it's digital. Doesn't really work, does it? If you came up with any better answers, by the way, do let me know. Number 6. Tigger has the same as Piglet. Eeyore has 3 more than owl or wall. How many does Christopher have? 11. It's letters in their name. Number 7. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it? It's your name. Number 8. What has a bottom at the top? Your legs. Number 9. What can you catch but never throw? A cold. And number 10. What thrives when you feed it but dies when you water it? A fire. Okay, the answers to quiz links. Number 1. In Star Wars, what was the name of Han Solo's spaceship? The Millennium Falcon. Number 2. In Disney's Aladdin, who provided the voice of the genie? Robin Williams. 3. Who was the first ever woman to be a DJ on Radio 1 here in the UK? Annie Nightingale. Number 4. Which character did Jodie Foster play in the film Silence of the Lambs? Clarice Starling. Number 5. What do you call it when you get a score 2 strokes under par in golf? An eagle. And number 6. What is the link between those answers? You got Millennium Falcon, Robin Williams, Annie Nightingale, Clarice Starling and eagle. Falcon, Robin, Nightingale, Starling and eagle. They are all birds. Well done if you got that one right. One final battle then. Are you ready? The final brain exercise of the podcast. 15 questions of general knowledge. A little bit trickier than the rest of the podcast, maybe. Get your grey matter working. Are you ready for question number 1? In which present-day country are the remains of the city of Troy? Number 1. In which present-day country are the remains of the city of Troy? 2. How many ghosts chase Pac-Man at the start of each game? Number 2. In classic video games, how many ghosts chase Pac-Man at the start of each game? Number 3. What is the name given to the technique employed by sailing ships when trying to move forward while sailing into or close to the wind? Number 3. What is the name given to the technique employed by sailing ships when trying to move forward while sailing into or close to the wind? Number 4. Which is the only country in the world that is crossed by both the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn? Number 4. Which is the only country in the world that is crossed by both the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn? Number 5. Which edible product was supposedly named to celebrate a French victory over the English at Port Mahon or Mahon? So number 5. Which edible product was supposedly named to celebrate a French victory over the English at Port Mahon? That's Mahon. Question number 6. Which old-fashioned weapon is found on the flag of Barbados? Number 6. Which old-fashioned weapon is found on the flag of Barbados? Number 7. Opened in 1951, which is Britain's oldest national park? Number 7. Opened in 1951, which is Britain's oldest national park? Number 8. In the Lord of the Rings novels, how many beacons are lit to call the Riders of Rohan to Gondor? Number 8. In the Lord of the Rings novels, how many beacons are lit to call the Riders of Rohan to Gondor? Number 9. In what decade of the 20th century did the first flight over Mount Everest take place? Number 9. In what decade of the 20th century did the first flight over Mount Everest take place? Number 10. Who was the last British Prime Minister to have served more than one monarch? Number 10. Who was the last British Prime Minister to serve more than one monarch? Number 11. Should you drive on the right or left in India? Number 11. Should you drive on the right or left in India? Question 12. Na is the chemical symbol for which element? Number 12. Na is the chemical symbol for which element? Number 13. The Blue Jays are an MLB baseball team from which Canadian city? Number 13. The Blue Jays are a Major League Baseball team from which Canadian city? Number 14. What colour is a Spanish postbox? Number 14. What colour is a Spanish postbox? And finally, number 15. The film James Bond is famed for his love of Aston Martins, but the original novels showed a preference for which classic car brand? Number 15. In the films, James Bond is famed for his love of Aston Martins, but the original novels showed a preference for which classic car brand? That's your final question on this week's Takeaway Trivia. Check through the answers to the end of the quiz. Make sure you've answered as many as you can, and let's find out how you've done.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire, the no-show. Who set you back because they didn't show up on day one, or day two, or ever again. And now your product launch is delayed because you're talking to alien abduction podcasters to track them down. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can help make sure your next hire sticks. In fact, businesses who use LinkedIn are 24% less likely to reopen a role in the next 12 months. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
The answers then to the end of the quiz. Number 1, which present-day country are the remains of the city of Troy? Turkey. 2, how many ghosts chase Pac-Man at the start of each game? 4. Number 3, what name is given to the technique employed by sailing ships when trying to move forward while sailing into or close to the wind? It's called tacking. 4, what is the only country in the world that is crossed by the equator and Tropic of Capricorn? Brazil. 5, which edible product was supposedly named to celebrate French victory over the English at Port Mahon, or Mahon, I'm guessing that is mayonnaise. 6, which old-fashioned weapon is found on the flag of Barbados? A trident. 7, opened in 1951, which is Britain's oldest national park? The Peak District. Number 8, in the Lord of the Rings novels, how many beacons are lit to call the riders of Rohan to Gondor? It's 7. In the novels, 7 beacons. However, in the films there appears to be about a dozen, but I think it's the way it's filmed and edited. Number 9, in what decade of the 20th century did the first flight over Mount Everest take place? 1930s. 10, who was the last British Prime Minister to have served more than one monarch? Liz Truss. Before her, it was Churchill. Number 11, should you drive on the right or left in India? On the left. 12, Na is the chemical symbol for which element? Sodium. 13, the Blue Jays are an MLB baseball team from which Canadian city? Toronto, the Toronto Blue Jays. 14, what colour is a Spanish postbox? Yellow. And 15, the film James Bond is famed for his love of Aston Martins, but the original novels showed a preference for which classic car brand? Bentley. Total up your scores then, find out how you've done and whether you are a takeaway trivia champion this week. It's been a pleasure to be a quizmaster. Hope you've enjoyed the questions today. Before I go, just one more tat fact. Did you know that all the gold in the world could fit into a cube with sides of just 20 metres? That's about 67 feet. Not much, really, when you think about it. Okay, Quizheads, have a great week, have a safe week, and we will quiz again soon. Ta-ra! Hope you're enjoying Takeaway Trivia. Don't forget, we're now available wherever you get your podcasts, so please subscribe, rate and review to help the quiz grow. Also, if there's anything you'd like to be tested on, any subjects you'd like to hear in the quiz, get in touch. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/takeawaytrivia or on Threads at Bar Wars and on Blue Sky at Takeaway Trivia. Finally, we're also available on YouTube, youtube.com/@takeawaytrivia. The intro music is There It Is by Kevin MacLeod, available from incompetech.filmmusic.io, licensed by creativecommons.org.